Well, two drug companies may have just scored the keys to a kingdom worth up to $20 billion a year. Pfizer and Bayer have revealed results of studies on two drugs for treating blood clots that cause strokes and deadly lung damage. Joining us now, Bloomberg's pharmaceutical reporter Shannon Pettypiece with a story that she was telling us about last week and continuing to follow today. What are the results of the studies tell us?
Well, the results really look better than analysts and investors have been expecting. There's two drugs here. There's one by Pfizer and Bristol Myers, one by Bayer and Johnson & Johnson, and they both seem to work as well, possibly a little bit better than the current treatments, but with fewer side effects. Now, the current treatment, these drugs are to prevent strokes, so patients who have an irregular heartbeat or have undergone surgery, hip or knee replacement, or patients who are just hospitalized are at risk of stroke and need these drugs. And the current treatment, as I was telling you last week, it's a derivative of rat poison, which means it carries a lot of nasty side effects with it, not really the ideal treatment.
What's the significance that the studies seem to suggest that they are as safe as the existing therapy out there?
Well, yeah, the hope is that we need something safer than warfarin and easier to use. And these studies show that it appears that it's going to be that way while being as effective and maybe even a little bit more effective. And so now these two drugs sort of have to battle it out amongst themselves, and there's a third player, a drug by the German pharmaceutical company Boehringer Ingelheim that's entered the race too. And over the next year or two, we're going to see these three drugs sort of battle it out, as you said, for a market that could be worth $20 billion.
Well, and so the question is it a matter of who gets to market first, or is it a matter of which of these drugs is going to be the best? Or because they all seem pretty comparable, right?
Right, and we're probably not going to see any head-to-head studies among them for a while because they're all still in testing. None of them have made it to the market. Whoever gets to market first, and it may be the drug by Boehringer Ingelheim, they may have a bit of an advantage, but doctors, they're not just going to go with the first drug if they don't think it's the best. And the other ones aren't that far behind that it really could be, really a battle on the data here between the three of them.
Shannon, in our last 30 seconds, what does this news mean for investors?
Well, Bristol Myers was upgraded on this news today at Jefferies. Their stock's up about, it was about 2% earlier. I haven't checked it in a while. For Bristol Myers, this is the most significant, I think, because they're a smaller company than the others. They really need this product to make it to market. They're losing sales of their top seller, the blood thinner Plavix, in 2012, and that's going to give them about a $6 billion revenue hole. So they need this to come through.
It's up about 1% right now.
1% now. Well, tough day in the market, too. But
Bloomberg's pharmaceutical reporter Shannon Pettypiece. Shannon, thanks so much. Appreciate it.